single dad bought an old bakery after losing everything. Then the CEO who fired him walked in. The bell above the bakery door rang just after sunrise, and Daniel Carter looked up from the counter. For a second, he forgot how to breathe. Standing in the doorway was the last person he ever expected to see. Victoria Hayes, his former CEO, the woman who had fired him 6 months earlier. Daniel had once worked for Victoria's company for 11 years. He had been loyal, hard-working, and proud of his job. But after the company lost a major contract, Victoria called him into her office and told him there was no longer a place for him. Daniel had walked out carrying a cardboard box containing everything he owned at the office. Things became worse after that. Bills piled up. His savings disappeared. His young daughter, Lily, watched her father struggle every day. Then Daniel discovered an old bakery on a quiet street. The building was nearly falling apart, the ovens were ancient, and the paint was peeling from the walls. But Daniel saw something nobody else did. A chance. He used the last of his savings to buy it. For weeks, he worked from morning until midnight. Lily helped him decorate cupcakes and write handwritten signs. Slowly, customers began coming. The bakery became more than a business. It became their home, and now Victoria was standing inside it. Daniel wiped his hands on his apron. "Can I help you?" Victoria looked around the tiny bakery. Unlike the powerful CEO he remembered, she seemed exhausted. Her expensive clothes were wrinkled, and there were dark circles beneath her eyes. "I heard you owned this place," she said. Daniel nodded. "I wanted to see it for myself." Lily appeared from the kitchen carrying a tray of cookies. "Dad, the chocolate ones are ready!" She stopped when she saw Victoria. Daniel introduced them. Victoria smiled weakly. "Your father has always been good at making things work." Daniel's expression hardened. "Not according to you." Victoria lowered her eyes. "I deserve that." Silence filled the bakery. Then Victoria said something Daniel never expected. "I lost everything too." Daniel stared at her. The company he had worked for had collapsed after executives made decisions without understanding what was happening on the ground. Victoria had taken responsibility publicly. Investors turned against her. Within months, she had lost her position, her fortune, and nearly every person who had called themselves her friend. "I remembered something you told me once," Victoria continued. "You said a business isn't built with numbers, it's built with people." Daniel remembered. He had said those words during a meeting months before he was fired. "I was wrong to let you go," Victoria whispered. "I thought removing costs would save the company. Instead, I removed the people who knew how to save it." Daniel didn't know what to say. Victoria reached into her purse and placed an envelope on the counter. "I don't want charity," Daniel said. "It isn't charity." He opened it. Inside was a legal document offering him ownership of a newly formed food company. Victoria had used what little remained of her resources to start it, but she needed someone who understood people, customers, and hard work. "You want me to run it?" "I want you to build it." Daniel looked at Lily. Then he looked around the little bakery. For the first time in months, he realized losing everything had not destroyed his life. It had redirected it. "I'll consider it," he said. Victoria smiled. "That's fair." She turned toward the door, but Lily called after her. "Wait!" Victoria turned. Lily held out a chocolate cookie. "My dad says everyone deserves a second chance." Victoria took the cookie, tears filling her eyes. "Your dad is right." Months later, Daniel's Bakery became the first location of a growing food company. He never abandoned the old shop. It remained the place where everything began. Victoria became his business partner, but their relationship changed completely. There was no CEO and employee anymore. There were two people who had lost everything and learned the same lesson. Success wasn't about how high you could climb. It was about what you built after you fell. And every morning, when Daniel opened the bakery door and heard the little bell ring, he remembered that sometimes losing everything is simply life making room for something better.